Oak Forest Police Department has partaken in the law enforcement torch hunt for Special Olympics of Illinois for several years. In 2017 offered a new event for the department and Oak Forest community to show their support. 5-0 at the Dirty O. This is a night where local police departments duke it out on the racetrack in an effort to be top cop. Participating departments build their own stock car, which will then be driven by a representative on the night of the race at Route 66 Raceway. Oak Forest Police Department decided to take on the challenge, and it all started in March. On the evening of Friday, March 31st, Officer Michael Lynch drove up to Swartz & Son Auto Body with a former squad car. Little did he know what he was getting into. In order for a car to be raceable, it needs to meet certain requirements. For this to happen, the car needed to be stripped. Members of the department, including Sergeant Scott Durano, Dispatcher Kevin Bradley, and family members alike, worked throughout the night and put the car into an almost unrecognizable and undrivable state. With most of the stripping complete, the car went to CR Towing and Recovering in Joliet to have more work done, including installing a fuel cell, roll bar, and a few other modifications. With the car transformed into a racing state, all that needed to be done was choose a driver. Officer Lynch won the honors, thanks in part to his raising of donations for the Special Olympics of Illinois. As the driver, he needed to get practice behind the wheel. On April 20th, Lynch and Durano went to Route 66 Raceway to practice. Upon arrival, the crew was in for a surprise. Unfortunately, due to too much pressure flowing to the fuel injectors, an O-ring blew and rendered the car unable to be driven. Nothing in life has ever gotten Lynch down, and this would be no different.
We tried. Car sprung a leak. Get it fixed, and we'll see if we can get another practice session in.
One way or another, he would be ready for the race in July. In addition to learning to drive for a stock car race, the department also needed to raise more funds to support their team as part of the Special Olympics of Illinois. A benefit of raising the most money is a better pole position. In order to help raise awareness and money, the crew partook in several fundraising events, and the first occurred at Dunkin' Donuts in Oak Forest for their Cop on a Rooftop event.
Officer Frias, what are we doing up here?
I don't know. I also maybe you could tell me. No, we're actually participating in the 2017 Law Enforcement Torch Run Cop on Top event. We're actually honored to participate again this year. This is our 4th year doing this with the corporate partner Dunkin' Donuts. It's a statewide event. We've actually been very blessed to have big support partnering businesses here in town. We've outfitted a decommissioned squad car with the number 172 in honor of our fallen comrade Jim Morrissey.
The 172, hate to say, but Mr. Officer Morrissey was a big part of this department for a lot of years, and sad to say he did pass away in the line of duty, and we're trying to honor him and his family, and we just gonna keep going along, and that's big significance for us with the 172.
Community knows no bounds, and as part of this belief, the department made their way down to Peatone for the annual Tri-Chevy Swap Meet, which also happens to be one of the largest meets in the Midwest. Once more, people could donate to the team and sign the dash that would later be installed inside of the car.
This concept of the race car and the events around this vehicle, is that something new for 2017?
This is the first, the 5-0 at the Dirty O is the first time in the state of Illinois that they are doing this. There's 2 other states that actually participate in this type of event, Northern California and Arizona. Chris Soderlund jumped in, and he decided to give it a run out here in Illinois. And so far, a good turnout. I believe we have 11 departments signed up so far. We're anticipating a couple more. this car has done a lot for our department and Special Olympics in raising funds for Law Enforcement Torch Run.
In what is quite possibly one of the most popular events in Oak Forest, Oak Fest provided the setting for another day of fundraising. The car was in the annual car show and won Mayor's Choice Award.
That support our efforts. So, in honor of Jim Morrissey and our officers that support Special Olympics, I'm giving them the Mayor's Award. And I want you guys to say a few words.
Like I said, our cars for Special Olympics, and this is the first time Illinois is doing this, a car race, and we appreciate everybody that supported us today, gave your donations, signed our board. Deeply appreciated all the businesses that put their logo on our car. The town's been great. You people have been great, so thank you very much.
Briefly, Mike said it all. It's a community car. It's all our sponsor logos to everybody here and everybody within the community. And if anybody's free, July 22nd out at Joliet Dirt Track, come on out. We're going to be racing against 14 other police departments, probably about 16, 18 other squad cars. Or police officers driving the cars, all supporting Law Enforcement Torch Run and the Special Olympics of Illinois.
Leading up to the race in July, the car was on display at several sponsors' businesses, including primary sponsors CNB Bank and Allied Building Products. Finally, the night arrived at the big race. With the support of the Oak Forest community, Officer Lynch got suited up to take number 172 on the track for the first time. With the disadvantage and no practice, nothing would deter him. As a night of destruction unfolded, it was time for the drivers to pull into their starting positions. From there, the race speaks for itself.
Let's see how these boys do, and ladies. All right, a little bit of dust on the back straightaway there. Into turn number one. Ooh, look at that nice, a nice power move. Uh-oh, he's spinning out, spinning out. Whoa, look at that. A little bit of wreckage there. Your tax dollars at work. Wow. Up in front here. That's going to be the number 429 vehicle. The 429 is the 428 right there. Chris Sullivan from Crestwood. We'll roar down the front straightaway. We are one lap down. We've got 14 to go. Alright. They kind of bunched up in the back and bunched up on the right. And wow! He's got himself the 428 plus lap number 2. All in all, that will just fine. I'm looking at Blues Brothers. You see the bumper on that Blues Brothers car? It says like right for donuts. Go figure. The number 7 looking like he's speed right now. What we got? He's making it look easy. 172 and 502. Ball pinned down kind of nicely. 12 on 2. 12 laps to go, you know what I was saying. Got another cheese fry for you. Picking up some dust. Boys are doing pretty darn good. Number 66 Blues Brothers car coming down. Probably not very aerodynamic with that speaker on the roof, but nonetheless, he's doing pretty darn good. Spread out. Police in the lead. Round and round, flashing lights. It's pretty darn cool. Down to the back straightaway. Uh-oh, watch it. He's getting squirrely. He managed to maintain. Are they going to call a caution there on that? Yeah, it's looking like we're getting a caution. Nope. Whoa, Major! Wow! The Chicago, the Blues Brothers car, which was my favorite, spins out. And much like he saved it, he's still moving, so that's been the go. Gotta cheer for Joey and Jake. The 428 is still in the lead. He's making it look easy. Round and round they go. They're starting to spread out. Everybody. Not quite sure what's waiting there. Six laps to go here. Look at that Blues Brother machine move. Nicely done. Gets himself an extra spot. The 428 is still leading, but watch out. The 89 looking to make a move there. Didn't quite get it to him. He had the right idea, but he couldn't pull it off. Oh, never mind. 89's a lap down. Thank you. I'm glad you keep track of that. 428, your race leader pretty much the entire evening. Continues to go with 5 laps left. 2/3 of the way through this. Matson representing the house there. Let's see, 80 coming through the midsection there. We got Rose. 420. Yep, boom. We have 4 laps to go, Steve. The 428 grabs himself another lap. Uh-oh. Looks like someone else is on. The 232 from Matson Police Department apparently ran into some problems and just moved himself off the track. Ooh, that don't sound good. Taking up some dust. Here comes the Blues Brothers machine. We're 3 laps away. Spread out pretty good. Here comes the 610. The race leader. 2 laps to go. 502, a little banged up there, huh? He goes into turn number 1. For having that big wind scoop on the roof of his car, that 66 moved pretty quick. Here they come, rolling out of turn number 4. The 428 going to pass the 610. Showing a little lead, it looked like. And we got white flag racing. Rapids. Here comes your winner. From the Lamont Police Department, Jerry Limacker led from pole to finish line. Number 428.
Despite a hard-fought loss, Oak Forest Police Department has no intention of giving up. Next year, they intend to have 2 cars in the race at the Dirty O.